I was actually talking to David Morrell about that, and he was saying how like the change in how they have it on screen, how they have it in the theater was really different. I didn't know this, but he was like a really big cinephile.
Of course, I'm sure he is.
Yeah.
Did he say? I'm sorry, John. You're about to say something?
Oh no, I'm just chilling.
Did Dave Morrell mention how there is almost like a similarity between Mad Max and Rambo?
No. I'm trying to remember. Because we were talking about like Quentin Tarantino, and he was saying that a lot of people don't know how to watch movies anymore. Like they don't get the like when a director will use a different type of film for one scene than the other, or whatever the case may be, to showcase like a difference in mood or the past versus the present or whatever, And he was saying that like a lot of the critics now, it's so hard to trust the critics because they don't really know how to watch movies. They just want to see the explosion.
What they've learned. Yeah, I'm getting tired of critics. I'm getting sick of them.
Yeah.
And it was weird. He was really good friends with William Tenn, which is another author, and I think William Tenn actually helped him get over the stigma of bringing Rambo back for the sequel novelizations because he was having trouble trying to throw Rambo into this alternate universe, And I was watching this show the other day by Bill Burns, and he was saying that William Tenn guy was hired to debunk a lot of like the Area 51 stuff. Like when people like had any type of questioning the government about like aliens existing and stuff, he was hired to come in and debunk everyone's theories and stuff. So if I get to talk to him again, I would love to ask him about that.
Okay.
Yeah, that'll be interesting.
Because like when I got to ask him about the astral projection themes in First Blood, I was like, I don't want to sound crazy or anything, but I picked up on a lot of these astral projection themes, and he was saying that there was actually tons of astral projection in First Blood. So technically, there's like a paranormal side to First Blood that people didn't even realize. Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Yeah. I noticed also that there's like a rivalry between Mad Max and Snake Plissken because they're both their characters are in a post-apocalyptic future.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
Snake Plissken.
Yeah, we need to make a video about how underrated he is because I feel like he's not talked about much. I think we should do a video, not maybe later on, maybe on sometime like in a few months, because I want to talk about how underrated Snake Plissken is, how he deserves more recognition.
Mm-hmm. Oh, definitely, yeah. Actually, John, I want to ask you about a video you did when you were talking about what it would have been like if they would have killed off Rambo in the first movie.
I think some things would have been different, some things would have stayed the same. Like, I didn't get a whole lot of responses, which is kind of surprising on that matter.
Mm-hmm.
I could still see Stallone making the Rocky movies, but as far as like traction and like the action genre, I think Arnold probably would have soared a little bit more.
Yeah.
Like, it wouldn't have been as neck and neck as we would, as we saw, from like 1985 and, they're back and forth.
Mm-hmm.
But you know what? I'm glad that he didn't kill Rambo, because if he didn't kill Rambo, I don't think I don't think the action genre wouldn't be what it was. I mean, of course, we had Schwarzenegger, but you think about it, Rambo First Blood Part 2 came out in 1985, and it created this whole new style of action, and Hollywood went copied off of it if you look at Commando. So I don't think the action genre wouldn't be. We wouldn't even, like, speaking of Contra, I don't think we wouldn't have had Contra at all.
Yeah.
Yeah, who knows? I mean, it's a what if, but you know, I'm kind of with my man. I'm glad that it all worked out. Yeah. It probably would have been different. I wonder how it would have been, because I mean, First Blood was definitely, what's the word I'm looking for? It's kind of a signature action film, like a signature. I don't know another word for that. First Blood. It kind of set the standard, if you want to say, in a way.
Yeah.
Set the bar.
It was a game changer for sure.
Along with First Blood Part 2, that was like the quintessential action film, and of course of the franchise. I will say.
Yeah, but I don't think they were expecting a sequel. I mean, if you look at it, I mean they wouldn't have filmed that alternate ending.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got a good point.
So it's kind of like, oh, go ahead.
Oh, sorry. You can go first.
Oh, because I mean, they filmed that ending, and they didn't think that there would be a sequel. But I guess it was Stallone that pulled a power play, or yeah, it was Stallone.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it's interesting to think about.
Yeah, definitely. Do you guys think if if we did get a Rambo 5, right? Or heck, let's just say Rambo 4. Even though this doesn't really apply to Rambo 4 because that whole scenario of to hell and back and everything, but let's just say Rambo 5, for example. Do you think, even if it was a great movie, the crowd would still react good, like, in favor of it if Rambo did not kill anyone, just like in the first one?
See, I don't know. I mean, the thing is, the last Rambo film, you went out with such a bang. You know, it's like, okay, even if you go back to what made First Blood great and kind of that stalker type of movie, like, okay, it'd be cool. I don't know if you can go backwards after what they did with the last Rambo film.
Yeah. Definitely true.
Like, I mean, if you want to make a kind of more of a dramatic in the first tone of First Blood, you know, maybe.
Yeah.
I know there was talks and rumors of doing something like that, where you have Rambo go back to a town like in First Blood, and Brian Dennehy would have a cameo or something like that.
Yeah, First Blood Vendetta. There's a script for that. Oh, actually. Yeah,
so maybe you could do that. I mean, Stallone has got enough recognition over the past few months now with Creed, and you know he can. I mean, no one knows what he's going to do next, but you know, if you're gonna pursue drama, then you know, if you want to make Rambo 5 more of a drama action, okay. But I don't know. I think Rambo's done, if I could be honest. I mean, I hate saying that, and I don't want to admit to that, but
yeah, I know how you feel. It's one of those situations where, like, if they would make a Rambo movie every week, I would go see one.
Yeah, I think it's Stallone. You know, I think he's starting to realize that he's kind of running out of gas. I mean, it's just
yeah.
I mean, he deserves all the recognition and spotlight he's had, but you know, I don't know.
Yeah. How about this thing of Hulk Hogan taking over as Barney Ross?
Fuck that. Fuck. I mean,
I don't want to see it. I ain't gonna see it.
No.
I mean, he's gonna just leg drop every villain.
Yeah, like, I don't mind if he comes in as a different character, but to take over Barney Ross's character, I don't know.
I just don't see that happening.
Yeah.
And he can't. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Oh no, I'm out of words. The thought of Hulk Hogan is making me comatose.
Blast off, meatball.
Look, Statham, brother.
It's Christmas time, brother.
I mean, what's going to happen? Like, let's say if they have Jackie Chan as a villain. I mean, what are they going to do? Be like, oh, let me tell you something, dude. And just do that point at Jackie Chan and I'm about to go suburban commando on your ass.
No holds barred, brother.
Yeah.
Dookie.
And he starts hulking up.
Rips off his shirt. Rah. Makes a sex tape. Da-da-da.
There's Pierce Brosnan. He's the new villain. I'm going to give him 3 stiff right hands, a big boot. It's just fuck that. I have no hope for Expendables 4. I'm after the third one.
Yeah. Yeah.
He dropped the ball.
Yep, definitely. Definitely, that's definitely one. Even if they go the hard R, that's definitely going to be something that a lot of people are going to be on the fence with. You know, it's definitely going to be a move that.
Well, I mean, I can see them now going hard R because after Deadpool and they're starting to open up more to that hard R rating. But
yeah, they're gonna make the new Wolverine movie rated R.
Yeah, you guys were saying that the other night. That yeah,
that's. I mean, I can believe it, but at the same time, it's kind of like one of those questions I posted, which I had to respond to still. But the question was, with the success of Deadpool being R-rated, do you feel they're going to open up to more R-rated films and give them more of a chance, or is it going to be more the studios playing it safe?
Yeah.
I kind of have to fall towards option B because. I mean, that's just how they are nowadays. I mean, they're set on, the remakes and the reboots and.
Yeah, or they're gonna try to pull like a cliffhanger or a hard target on us, where they say it's so much more violenter than what it really is.
Yeah, I mean, you're gonna have, more crazy parents writing petitions and shit. And
what's up? They've been doing that for years. So it's new. They can say whatever they want. You just got to keep on going. Is to just say fuck them like Rambo. Fuck them. I understand they're trying to protect their parents and just don't overdo it. They've been doing that for years. It ain't nothing new. So I still have hope because they've been doing that shit for years. They did with Dirty Harry. They did with Death Wish. That these controversial films. It ain't nothing new. So I don't see the R-rating thing going away anytime soon. I think it's making a comeback because of Deadpool. So I still have hope for it.
Like, I don't even see why they cut as much as they did out of Cliffhanger, because all it was like 5 more seconds of like Kinnett going through the stiletto of Sly holding him up and blood falling on Sly, and then the scene where he pulls out the bolt gun and he shoots Travis through the ice with the bolt gun.
Yeah.
It's not Sly shoots him afterward, but it's actually Michael Rooker who has the shotgun that he took from the soccer guy. He's in the tree line, and he shoots Travis with the shotgun.
I did see that. I did see the unrated cut on YouTube once. Yeah, I did see that. I did see the part where Stallone is climbing all the way up to the ice cut, and the director said he didn't want to use it because he didn't want to make him too superhuman.
Yeah, and the jump too. They took out that big jump, and they took out some dialogue between him and Janine Turner. But and he has like a John McClane moment when he's climbing up the side of the hill. But aside from that, like, I can't see why they cut it, and I can't see why they like Hard Target. It's like those extended cuts of Hard Target are so great, like the A and B cut. I don't know why they cut it for an NC-17 or 16 release. It doesn't make sense to me why they would cut that.